Ma'am, I think you're in the wrong castle. Hey, everybody, oh my god, I'm struggling with words every time I say it. Hey, everybody, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we helped out and got Melia's Ascension Quest taken care of, and this time, it's time for Nia's. Nia's Ascension Quest is a little bit weird, in that you need to actually, well, do a number of different things. First, go over to a bunch of different locales. Just double checking where we all need to go. We do have one in the city. Let's actually go to the city. Right at the Memorial Hall. It's our first one. Doesn't matter what order you're going, there's 3 of them, but still. Good, each will be in turn. We just load on in.
Your Majesty, there you are.
Please, it's Nia. You aren't used to it yet, do you?
I'm sorry, Please forgive me, it's just...
It's fine. I may have taken my teasing a step too far there.
I hope what I'm about to say doesn't come out the wrong way, but...
Yes?
It's just... You're our queen. We believed you were the one that gave us all life, and that we'd return to you in the end. You were like this awesome being high above. None of us could even dream of talking to you. And now you're just traveling along with us and chatting like it's an everyday thing. It's just really bizarre to me somehow. Like things have been switched around. It still feels a little strange.
Could it be that it just hasn't sunk in yet? I see. Well, it's the same for me.
What?
I'm sure I've told you this before, but please indulge me. While I was asleep in the Cloud Keep, I was getting information about what was happening in the world. So I knew long before that you were not M, but an independent being called Mio. But it was nothing more than information. I wanted to truly know you more than anyone else. But I couldn't touch you, couldn't make contact. I felt so close to you, but you were still this distant, far-off thing. It was so frustrating. But right now, you're so close, I can reach out and touch you, speak with you even. I never thought the day would come. It's a truly strange feeling.
It's the same for me.
Indeed. It's amazing, really, the way things worked out, don't you think?
For sure. If I hadn't become Ouroboros, I'd never have had the chance to meet you, Nia. Sometimes, a small pebble starts the avalanche, which changes your whole future. Don't you think?
No, I don't think you can put it all down to chance.
Huh? What do you mean?
I think we met because we were supposed to, Mio. It was meant to be. Because, to me, you're...
Hey! Mio! Nia! We're heading out soon, guys. Get a move on or you'll get left behind.
Okay, we're coming! Shall we go join the others?
Sure. Let's do that. Mio?
Yes?
I'm really glad we got to talk like this.
Yeah, me too. Nia.
gets Nia's memories started. And that will bring me to something that is, I don't believe, ever technically confirmed, but it's basically all but confirmed. That Nia is Mio's daughter. We, of course, did see in the ending that, you know, we had Rex with... Okay, by the way, I'm not a big fan of the Rex harem. I don't know, it just feels a little bit... feels cheap, but whatever. But we saw, of course, Nia was one of those who had a kid, and it's widely accepted that Mio is Nia's kid. The first Mio is, or something of the sort.
Ah, the scent of Sophronia. This takes me back.
Takes you back? You mean you know what this is?
Yes, of course. Sophronia trees used to grow in the world that I came from, you see.
Huh? For real? So that's where Sophronia trees come from. Who'd have guessed?
That's not all. What you call the Urian Mountains came from my world too.
Whoa, seriously? I always thought they were funny-shaped mountains.
I mean, now they're mountains. Back then, they weren't so picturesque.
Are there more places like this? Stuff that we don't know the true origin of?
Actually, yes. In fact, I dare say, pretty much everywhere you've seen till now.
Makes sense. If you hadn't been here, we'd have just walked right past like it was no big thing.
I suppose it's good for you all to know about how things were in the old world. Well, now you've got all this new perspective, why not have a look back at the path you already traced?
Looking back at where we came from. That could be a really valuable experience.
Yes. Please, give it some thought. The path that you're on now will lead you to the future that you've dreamed of.
Yes, it's a second one, and I'm just very sad that I can't remember the name of that song from 2. Next up is... where is it exactly on the map here? This way. Is that too far? There it is. Right by the tower camp. Just got a Jumonian. Wait for it to load in.
Those empty ruins.
Nia? Everything all right?
This place you call Mactha Wildwood. Do you know anything about all the ruins and things scattered around here?
No, to tell the truth.
I never paid them any mind, I guess. But now you mention them, they do seem pretty weird.
Oh. Hey, is this also related to stuff from your old world, Nia?
That's a good guess, Senna. Not quite right, but you aren't far off.
Please, explain.
All right, I will. This is probably something you ought to know about. I told you before about Ionios' creation, right? Well, what I'm about to talk about goes back much further into the past than that.
You mean when the worlds were one?
The people of that time had access to absolute power, using it to create and enjoy a flourishing civilization. But in the end, they started to fight each other for control over that very power. And because of that, the power became a calamity and ripped the world in two. What we're looking at now is the remnants of the destruction that humanity has wrought. So the true meaning of all this ruin is to stand as a monument to the history that created this world.
If you really think about it, we human beings are the cause of all of it.
I don't get it. Why fight till everything burns?
The answer is because they were afraid.
Afraid of what?
Afraid of ending. All life, all civilizations and cultures, everything comes to an end in time. Of course, humans are part of the world too. We can't escape that rule either. But people never stop looking for a way, even if it means going beyond the rules. Eternity. That's what they were searching for.
Eternity.
If the present moment carries on forever, then the end will never come. That's eternity. With that, the miserable decay that you're looking at now would never come to pass. I think you probably all know the rest of the story already. Why this world that we're in now is called Aionios, the realm of eternity.
Zed also wants eternity, just as the people did back then.
But, I mean, even though they were longing for eternity, to sacrifice so many lives to achieve it, it can't be right.
I agree. We might get hurt, and someday we'll be gone. But we have to keep moving forward in spite of all that. That's what it means to live, right, Nia?
Yes, exactly right. That must be clear to you all now. You should hold on to that vision of life. Cherish it as you go forward. Keep that in your heart so that you never repeat the mistakes of the past.
Always love references to 2 especially. I have a closer relation with 2 than I do 3. Yeah, this is the last one. Or 2 than 1, I should say. I don't know. 1 just never really clicked with me.
Haven't been here for a while.
I can't wait to see the look on Gondor's face when she sees you.
Gone.
Yeah. You were here last episode, Nia. Really? Come on. And Gondor has literally nothing to say. Thanks. Ah, well.
What do you plonkers want now?
Hey, come on. Don't be like that. We're just here to say hi.
Huh? What's that? You got time on your hands, have you? Huh? Why? If it isn't...
I believe this is the first time we speak directly, isn't it, Gondor?
Can someone tell me what the hell's going on? What's the Queen of Agnes doing here? Oh, hang on. I suppose we are in Agnes Castle right now. So, maybe it's not so weird to see you here. But what I don't get is, why does the Queen of Agnes seem to know about me?
That's... well, it's a long story. The Vandham name, and those that bear it, have a deep meaning for me.
You mean my family?
In the past, we were saved by a man called Vandham. He taught us a lot about life, and what it was we were called to do. It's no exaggeration to say that without him, there would be no me.
Huh? A real deep connection between Nia and Gondor's fam. Spooky.
The memories of it are all but lost now. These were events of the distant past.
Oh. More to the point. Seems you dags have gotten pretty used to chumming up with royalty, like it's no big thing.
Well, Nia asked us to treat her that way.
like another one of the gang.
Come on, Gondor. Surely you more than anyone wouldn't expect us to mince our words around Nia.
Wind your neck in, will ya? Nothing wrong with how I talk.
Oh, you're so bold and unabashed. I simply adore it.
I suppose I am.
I mean, you've passed through the conflict with the false queen, maintained order in the castle. There are a lot of things that came about because of your blood, sweat, and tears, Gondor.
Huh? Well, that's a real heck of a compliment. Too much for the likes of me, maybe, you match. All I reckon we really did was set a few boundaries to stop things going daft. I don't have a clue about your Agnian folks, though.
You're just being humble, Gondor. Please, there's no need for it. It's not easy to earn people's trust, to maintain the balance. And you do all that while still remaining natural, unadulterated Gondor.
Oi! I'm basically an adult. I'm almost... Oh, forget it.
Gondor, you really soften up when you get a few kind words, don't you?
Huh? Who you calling soft?
I hope Agnes can count on your continued support.
I mean, what I'd really like to be saying right now is bite me. But since I got a real deal queen going to all the trouble of asking me, I guess I've got to at least consider the request a bit.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Gondor. As the nominal lady of Agnes Castle, I bestow upon you my sincere admiration for fulfilling the...
Hey! Whoa! Enough already! It's like you want to make me squirm.
Ah, there's our Gondor.
Just shut up, will you? We're done talking about me, alright? You Ouroboros assholes, mind your own beeswax, alright? I better not hear you've been holding the queen back. You're a real goofy bunch, aren't you? Just being around you counts as a hazard.
Pot calling the kettle black much there, Gondor love?
Last bit of Nia's memories. Gotta go and discuss that now. Hello, Gondor. Pop into the break room.
I'm getting peckish.
Yeah,
Do we have any
peckish.
snacks? Let's have a little huddle up.
Okay, so what we got next? Good question. Yeah, do you still want to go? Well, if you're asking me to choose, I may have to ask you advice first. Sure, I hope I can give you a decent answer. In all the places you guys have been so far, was there ever a place where you could look at the sky up close, almost touch it? What do you mean, close to the sky? Well, I guess she means like, have we ever been to the highest place in the world, right? Highest place, have we? Maybe not. I would like to go now, Nia. Yes, I mean, I don't have any really major reason for it, but just when you asked where I wanted to go, that was the first thing that popped in my head. What, the sky, you mean? Maybe. When I woke up at the sky, I long to go back there, sort of nostalgia. Well, if that's what you want, then why don't we try and find a high place for you? Really? You're good with that. I'm good with it. Anyway, it was me who brought us to where you want to go to chat in the first place. It's way up there, a skyscraping place like this. I'd love to check it out myself. You guys, thank you so much. So I'm counting on you all over again. Let's find it together then. A place where we'll be close enough to touch the sky. Starts grasping my future. By the time I get to Xenoblade 2, again, which I'll have one more series in between, don't worry.
Okay. Next on the list is...
I'll have to figure out a Neo voice. Neo voice. How to do Neo voice. Their Welsh accent. Very difficult to do well. Her Morag's gonna be a tough one. Zeke I don't think I have much problem with. Just run past all these enemies.
This is something decent, right?
Because we gotta go and touch the sky. Which, honestly, what is it? I think the song is called Beyond the Sky. I well, we're dead. Of the two songs with lyrics in Xenoblade 2, Beyond the Sky, I much prefer. Not that Drifting Soul is bad. Again, I just think that there's better out there. I'm pretty sure it's called Beyond the Sky, at least. I'm double-checking right now, kind of as I'm going on through. Sadly, we have to do a lot of climbing. We might survive this one.
I should have
We did not.
done more.
Yeah, it is Beyond the Sky. What was that? No, that's 1. What the hell is the 1 and 2?
Mistake bravado for courage.
What?
Something so valuable here.
Hold up, what's the ending theme? Because Drifting Soul is not the ending theme. Is it? Do they only have that one? Because I could have sworn there was... Oh, now I remember that. Oh, that's definitely 2. Or definitely in 1, rather.
Did I read
thought
things
I
wrong?
was
Like this?
unstoppable.
I think it was One Last You, which I now do not remember, apparently. We should be surviving this. Yeah. And I want to switch into Lance because he has the most HP. Just in case we get enemies aggroed onto us. We'd be able to fight them if we're fully leveled, but I'm going to wait on that. Oh, really? Here, let's...
Tough enemy incoming. Brace yourselves.
Really?
Did I read
Really?
things wrong?
I'm sorry.
Well, I'll just... Fine. Fine, we won't do it.
Score! I mean, what good fortune.
I wish we got more casual Neo, though. Because we don't survive this.
How could I? Careless.
Ay, ay, ay. Fine, I'll just walk the entire way, I guess. Yeesh. Well, not the entire way. Is this too far?
It ain't perfect yet.
This place is very annoying to navigate. Very tedious. Very slow. Is that a... I really hope that's a fast travel point down there. I don't think it is, though. But... oh well, we'll just... keep on exploring. Very disappointed. In just everything. I saw the rogues and I was like, is the rogue our party member's fault? Oh, God damn it. Please don't kill me. I'm just gonna cut to when I finally get there. Alright, I think we should be good now. Got a couple of bonnets here, but like... they should be pretty easy to avoid. It's flying enemies that are the issue. But...
Good thing we found this.
still... a snow pansy! That's what I am right now. Oh, that's a large bird. A large level 90 bird.
I mean, looks formidable.
And come on, activate the cutscene. Or just escape the battle, either way.
Such a blue sky. Though the world changes, no matter what form it may take, the sky up there, it stays the same. Thank you. I'm grateful to all of you. It's kind of you to indulge me like this.
No, it's fine. Don't forget, asking you along was our idea.
I'm pleased you all became Ouroboros. I'm glad that you did.
Neo, what's gotten into you? Why are you saying this now?
When this battle is over, the stationary worlds will move once again. When the worlds were divided, they knew nothing of each other. In the end, they'll be strangers once again. Perfectly ignorant. As will we. Even so, I wanted to make a memory. The day when we part for good, it's coming. But still, I wanted us to share this moment. I wanted to feel that special connection, those ties that bind us together. Not just as your queen, but also as your friend.
Nia.
So just... thank you. In the end, it's up to you. My hope is invested in your future. You must defeat Zed and make a better world with your own hands.
Hey, that's not quite right.
Huh?
That better world. You'll be building it together with us, Nia.
You mean...
I mean, even if we do get separated, someday we'll see each other again. We want you with us, Nia, in that future. How could we not? We need you. Rather, please stay. Because the connection we share, Nia, that's something that can never be broken.
Mio. I mean, if that's the future that you want... No, let me try that again. That future, I'll share it with you. It's not just yours, it's our future we'll invest in. For that, we need this world to end. Until that time.
Yeah. We'll be by your side until then, Nia.
So it completes what is honestly one of the shorter quests if you just look at it as a quest. The future, grasping my future, with the future now safe in the party's hands, Nia wished to travel with them once more, till such a day as their journey would come to an end. Gets that taken care of, and so if we pop on over to our life sage, we can start talking about that. The life sage, starting with its stats or its class multipliers, as always. 0.65 HP, 0.75 attack, 1.3 heal, 1.2 dex, 1.1 agility, 15 physical, 25 ether defense. As for your skills, steadfast feelings, I should say, I marked it wrong in my notes, will heal nearby allies on art execution as a percentage of the user's heal power. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50%. Instant Regen Plus has a chance to heal, it's 25% chance to heal based on heal power upon taking damage, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100% of heal power. Enhanced Cellular Stimulus as a chance to deal a percentage of your healing power as piercing damage, which is, by, it's 30%, 100 of the heal power, 35, 125, 40, 150, 45, 175, and 50, 200. And then Abundant Oceans reduces damage to allies and boosts the HP recovery by 10, 11, 12, 13.5, and 15%. That's for both of those. It's equal in those. As for your art, Saber Slash is a heal on hit with a recharge of 5, 4 at 10, and 3 at 15. 50, 75 at 10, and 100 heal power ratio. Yeah. Ratio to damage. It's weird with that. 180, 210, 235, 270, 310. Redemption is a area heal. 5 recharge to 4 at 20, 165, 180, 195, 220, 245. Water Lily is a regen field of 75% of the user's heal power every 3 seconds, 4 to 3 at 15, small, medium at large at 10, and large field at 20. Hydroblast inflicts Blowdown and has a chance to pierce, 7 to 6 at 10 and 4 at 15, 30, 40 at 10 and 50% chance to pierce, and then a 270, 300, 325, 360, 400 power multiplier. And Aquamind is a stance that will heal nearby allies by 25% heal power every second, and increases recharge by 25% as well of your heal power. 98765 recharge. Talent art is Divine Sword, which is a pierce and will heal all on hit with up to 150% of your heal power. 100, 125 to 150% of damage. 750, 810, 870, 960, and 1050 power multiplier. Moving over to Nia. Redeeming Bloom is a renamed Water Lily. Last Hope is a renamed Hydroblast, and Merciful Heart is a new art replacing Aquamind. Inflicts Knockback, has a recharge of 725, and a power multiplier of 285 to 390. She has a base TP of 15, her chain effect reactivates everyone else on completion, and her chain order is Salvation's Ripple, which is the chance to heal all allies 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100% at level 20. Befitting the post-game class, is the best healer in the entire game, and by a pretty decent rate as well. Stat spread is already really good, but then you factor in how good the skills are, and you get something amazing. It can survive really well thanks to instant regen, it makes the party better with Abundant Oceans, it can still heal even more with Cellular Stimulus, Steadfast Healing keeps the rest of the party alive as well. Really good overall. It's also really good. Saber Slash is a reasonably speedy heal on hit. Redemption is a quick, just proper heal. Divine Sword is probably the best healing art in the game with how much damage it can do and how much it can heal off of that. And Nia is a hero who is very good in the situations that she's good. Problem is she is very situational. You don't always need to have her effect going on, and her order can definitely pull your ass out of the fire, but it can pull your ass out of the fire, but you're not necessarily always in that fire, right? But still, Nia is incredibly good as a healer. And the Life Sage is incredibly good as a healer. Overall, well, just a fantastic class. But that'll do it for this time. And next time, we can do a little bit of exploration. But until then, see you guys later.